And...
Hello, my blue buddies, it's SilentSigns from I Dream of Indie, and today we are taking a look at the Smurfs Mission Vileaf. This is a family-friendly, yes, rated E for everyone, 3D platformer where you play as 4 of the Smurfs: Brainy, Hefty, Smurfette, and Chef. And if you have a player 2 in your household, there's also a little robot Smurf that you can control as well. What's going on in Mission Vileaf? Well, as you may have expected, Gargamel's back at it again, causing trouble for the Smurfs in the form of a poisonous plant. Not only is this plant toxic, but it's also trapping the Smurfs. But the Smurfs are never without a plan, so with some help from Handy, they come up with the Smurfizer, the backpack your Smurfs will carry that will help decontaminate the plants, as well as many other useful features that you'll unlock along the way. You don't really need to know anything about the Smurfs to play this game, but it will certainly help enhance your experience if you do. I definitely watched the Smurfs cartoon as a child and still have a great disdain for Gargamel, so lasting power there. Controlling one of these Smurfs at a time, you are essentially taking on a number of different missions that all kind of start out in the home base of the Smurfs village. You have a waypoint that will guide you to your next destination and plenty of checkpoints along the way. This game is very forgiving. While you always ultimately have some sort of directive to follow, it is a very open and expansive game. I've played a number of licensed games in the past. Some of them were just very minimum effort. Others were just far too challenging. I'm looking at you, Hercules, on PS1. What the heck? But this game really tries hard, and I have to commend them for making a very authentic product that truly feels like a Smurfs game, not just a game that was made with the Smurfs title tacked onto it. Apart from your basic missions and general exploration, there are also some collectibles that you'll be able to keep track of along your journey. And speaking of keeping track, I could no longer comprehend the word Smurfs by the end of this. I forgot how many times they use that word in the show, and this is no exception. But in all seriousness, you'll be traversing through 5 different worlds with plenty of exploration to be done, and lots of different characters you'll get to interact with along the way. Plenty of familiar faces. The game is not incredibly challenging, though it does have 3 difficulty options to choose from, so if you're playing with a younger player, you can play on easy. Another great option for younger players is playing as that second player, which is the robot. The robot can't really be harmed, can kind of come and go as it pleases without any detriment to the gameplay. But what is a little bit detrimental to the gameplay, unfortunately, is the performance on Switch. I'll be totally honest with you, I am no stickler for performance, but this did not run well. There were frequent frame dips, some of which caused me to lose a life here and there, which fortunately this game is very forgiving, but it was certainly frustrating, and the camera angles could also be quite frustrating. You're also dealt a fair amount of texture popping and some pretty severe load times, especially considering we're now in 2021. Despite the fact that this is an older property, I was expecting a little bit better. While I don't think the majority of these gripes will matter to a younger audience, some of the slowdown probably will. It does get a little bit frustrating, as I mentioned before, and really detracted from my overall experience in this game. But on a more positive note, I really loved the scenery and locations that you get to explore. I also really enjoyed the soundtrack. I thought that was fabulously done. This game is based on the new Nickelodeon version of the Smurfs, which I have not yet watched, but it certainly feels authentic to the series in general. It has voice acting, which is fantastic, and the music was just really upbeat and fun. I think a younger audience could really have some fun with this game, but for them and for yourself, if you're looking to play the Smurfs Vileaf and you have another console or perhaps a PC to play it on, I would suggest potentially checking it out there. Out of curiosity, I did test this in handheld mode as well, and unfortunately, performance was not much better there, so that's not really a viable option either. The Smurfs Mission Vileaf didn't make me totally blue. I loved seeing the series back in action again, and I thought that they did a really great job of creating an in-game universe. I just wish the performance was a little bit better on the console I was playing on, and I look forward to seeing what else comes out of this franchise, as there are 4 additional games planned for the next 5 years. So will you be smurfing yourself a copy of the Smurfs Mission Vileaf? Let me know in the comments down below. Before I go, I just want to thank our Indie Warriors, Bill T, Cavalo, Mitchell Hall, Chris Jackson, Nathan Moore, Adriana Amato, CJR, C Coil, Skeptism, Hallie, Julian Colbus, Jen Rose, Jesse CPM, Bunny, JRS8, Raylin, and Marky Mint. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't already, don't forget you can subscribe down below so you don't miss any reviews or previews, and check out the description box if you'd like to see how to become an indie warrior yourself. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.